sneaking in here on a Sunday.
May the long
It's over. That's it.
Chatur Chakravarti, Chatur Chakra Bhukte, Suyang Bang Sobang, Sarvada Sarva Jugde, Jukalam Pranase, Dayalam Surupe, Sada Ang Sange, Abang Bhute, Chatur Chakravarti, Chatur Chakra Bhukte, Suyang Bang Sobang, Sarvada Sarva Jugde, Jukalam Pranase, Dayalam Surupe, Sada Ang Sange, Abang Bhute, Chatur Chakravarti, Chatur Chakra Bhukte, Suyang Bang Sobang, Sarvada Sarva Jugde, Jukalam Pranase, Dayalam Surupe, Sada Ang Sange, Abang Bhute, Chatur Chakravarti, Chatur Chakra Bhukte, Suyang Bang Sobang, Sarvada Sarva Jugde, Jukalam Pranase, Dayalam
I
Surupe,
wish I'm going
Sada
to like
Ang
Washington.
Sange, Abang Bhute, Chatur Chakravarti, Chatur Chakra Bhukte, Suyang Bang Sobang, Sarvada Sarva Jugde, Jukalam Pranase, Dayalam Surupe, Sada Ang Sange, Abang Bhute, Chatur Chakravarti, Chatur Chakra Bhukte, Suyang Bang Sobang, Sarvada Sarva Jugde, Jukalam Pranase, Dayalam Surupe, Sada Ang Sange, Abang Bhute, Chatur Chakravarti, Chatur Chakra Bhukte, Suyang Bang Sobang, Sarvada Sarva Jugde, Jukalam Pranase, Dayalam Surupe, Sada Ang Sange,
I would love to be
Abang
open early, but
Bhute,
like
Chatur Chakravarti, Chatur Chakra Bhukte, Suyang Bang Sobang, Sarvada Sarva Jugde, Jukalam Pranase, Dayalam Surupe, Sada Ang Sange, Abang Bhute, Chatur Chakravarti, Chatur Chakra Bhukte, Suyang Bang Sobang, Sarvada Sarva Jugde, Jukalam Pranase, Dayalam Surupe, Sada Ang Sange, Abang Bhute, Chatur Chakravarti, Chatur Chakra Bhukte, Suyang Bang Sobang, Sarvada Sarva Jugde, Jukalam Pranase, Dayalam Surupe, Sada Ang Sange, Abang Bhute, Chatur Chakravarti, Chatur Chakra Bhukte, Suyang Bang Sobang, Sarvada Sarva Jugde, Jukalam Pranase, Dayalam Surupe, Sada Ang Sange, Abang Bhute, Chatur Chakravarti, Chatur Chakra Bhukte, Suyang Bang Sobang, Sarvada Sarva Jugde, Jukalam Pranase, Dayalam Surupe, Sada Ang Sange, Abang Bhute, Chatur Chakravarti, Chatur sange
Stop. Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely like a pit bull, so it's fine. No shame in being a pit bull. Just like how you're a pit bull, right? Like Raven's cage. Like, oh yeah, she's so. I was like, wow. Yeah. Good job, Heather. The alarm in my voice.
Chakra chakravarti chakra chakra bhukte suyam vam sobam sarvada sarva
It is.
jugte
This room is protected by Tracy. Please walk out.
surupe sada ang sange bhavam vibhute chakra chakravarti chakra chakra bhukte
All right.
suyam vam
Satnam, everybody. Can we close the door in the back, please? And who are we missing? We're missing Reagan. This is Reagan's spot. So don't lock it, 'cause it looks like... Has anyone talked to her? We talked to Reagan? No? Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Just want to make sure that we're not... I mean, we can pretend that she's there. And then it's still like she's there, you know? And then when she gets like this jolt of energy later, we'll just let her know. You know, we... Yeah, just let her know that she was in, you know, her other self was in the energy of her was here. Okay, so happy 4th day of the moon, everybody. It is the 4th day of the moon. And I haven't in a while gone over like this 4th day, 11th day of the moon, these kind of esoteric teachings around, you know, I get in deep into astrology, but in Kundalini yoga, there's this 4th day of the moon, 11th day of the moon, and they are very good because your body is during these times during the moon, your body is in a glandular balance that creates a healing environment. So you're secreting more during the 4th day of the moon, 11th day of the moon. And when I first started learning about the 4th day of the moon, like I was serious about it. You know me, I'm all in, right? Like I find something and I'm like, oh, this is my thing. And you know, 4th day of the moon came around and I was like, meditate, hydrate, juice, all the things. I fasted. I did all the things to make sure my body was like getting all the glandular secretions I could possibly get. But according to there's a lot of teachings that I found when I was doing this. Like there's Buddhist teachings, there's Tibetan teachings, there's all types of Indian teachings. There's teachings about these 4th day and 11th day of the moon, and they are holy days in some of the other teachings, if you will. And if you take this kind of information and let it work for you, right? It's instead of being like, this is what do they call those things? Like a superstition or a myth, you can test it out. So, and that's what I suggest. Like as we're moving into the Aquarian age, we're becoming more sensitive, right? And as we're becoming more sensitive, we're able to discern quicker, right? It's like these things come open, like we meet people or we see something and we're able to discern so much quicker now that in the Aquarian age. So we can see the truth from nonsense, right? So a lot of these teachings in Kundalini Yoga, I think, are so precious because like they are backed by a long history of like, oh, this does work. This is something that works, right? So test it out. Now, you know, today we have the 4th day of the moon. Maybe just take the rest of the day to keep yourself super hydrated. And, you know, the 11th day of the moon is next. So now that you know today's the 4th, you know, we'll do something for the 11th day of the moon. And then maybe like try fasting, maybe just do a juice, do something that's going to be more helpful to your body, meditate. And, you know, in Kundalini Yoga, we do a lot of meditation with mantra. We love mantra around here. Yeah, it's like, you know, what mantra is for that? What mantra is for this? And mantra is so special, right? Especially when our glandular system is moving and kind of secreting and this sound current starts to move and vibrates our own body. I always say like Kundalini is like doing Reiki on yourself. You know, you start vibrating your own essence and then, you know, and really, you know, you don't really have to worry because it's all going to work out. Right? So, start taking some of this stuff and let it pass your own judgment. Let it go through your subtle body. Let yourself feel it. Start to discern more on another level, and use some of these cosmic teachings for your benefit. That's the most important. It's like you come in here, you do Kundalini yoga, but like let's use some of this stuff. Let's use mantra when we're not here in the room. Get your hands on the wheel. God good me, God good me, Sat good me, City good me. You know, and and feel yourself protected as you're driving, right? Or something starts to stress you out and panic you, and you're just like, I do it a lot. I'm like, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Use the sound current, right? And just kind of test it out. See if does it help me feel better? You'll find that, and I have found that, these things actually work. But I want you to find that for you. You to have discernment. Who cares what I have to say? Really, right? And who cares what someone else has to say? Your discernment is the most important thing. And as you're growing through understanding what some of these esoteric teachings is, I think it's just like time that you come into the energy of stability into your own right, into what's happening into your life, and not taking other people's words for it. I think it's important as people that we grow forward into, I'm confident in the things that I say and want for myself. And if you don't have that confidence in me or someone else, I don't need it. Right? That's the most important thing. Because we're growing into this Aquarian age community, not just us, but the world. And, some of the old teachings will come with us, and some will not. And it was designed that way. So discern for yourself what feels right to you. And just at least give it an experience. Try it out. Test it out. And then when you see someone else, maybe you're not agreeing with the way that they do things, maybe you don't like it, maybe keep that to yourself. Because it's none of your business. Worry about you. Worry about what you like in your life. Because everybody has and should have the chance to make up their own discernment, make up their own mind and what's good for them. Encouraging is always good. But if you don't agree with someone else's path or life, and you have an opinion on that, maybe keep it to yourself. Yeah? Okay, let's rub the palms together.